What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Seth the Lawn Surgeon. Today I'm going to answer the long awaited question. People have been asking me this for a long time. Seth, do you trim first or do you mow first? And my answer is I trim first. And there's a couple of reasons why. And I'm also going to show you how to trim. Alright, so the reason why I trim first is because I found this out in 2014, 2014 when I was cutting with BJ. We would go out and we was always mow first. Then we said, well, let's try trimming first. And when we found out that trimming first was way more efficient. The first most important thing is the fact that it's way cleaner. If you cut the correct way, you will reduce your leftover clippings from the weed eater, that is. Have you ever noticed that if the grass is kind of tall, you cut first and you leave all the grass up against the house, the foundation or whatever, then you come back and try to trim it, what's going to happen? You're going to have a whole bunch of tall pieces of grass laying around the foundation of the house, right? So that's why we started trimming first, because we trim and get all those tall pieces away from the side of the house, away from the fences, and then we are able to just run over it with the mower, chop it up, and it leaves a better cut. Plus, it just feels more efficient. You know what I mean? Once you start doing it, you're more efficient. All right, so let's talk about the grips. This first grip is the traditional grip. I call it the caveman grip. Grip it like this, and the reason I call it the caveman grip is because back in the day, before people learned about manners, this is how they used to eat. They grabbed their fork like this and they start digging away. But then once people got some etiquette and got some manners, they switched over to the fancy dinner fork grip, which is this. So this way, you kind of switch everything up. This way, you're pushing the safety with this finger, your thumb, and you're pulling the trigger with this. My favorite grip, the dinner fork grip, you're pushing the safety with your thumb, and you push it like this. You're just reversing your hands. And so the reason I love this grip, this is a more natural motion. For instance, like if you're going along a foundation, I usually walk backwards. I'm holding it like this, and now I can back up just like this. It makes it easier because if you try to do the traditional way, look how my wrist is. You know, I'm trying to hold it like this. My wrist is all uncomfortable. You see how uncomfortable that looks and how uncomfortable it is. If you're going to be using the trimmer all day, you want to make it as comfortable as possible. So with this, now look at my forearm. My forearm's straight. It's comfortable. You know, make the trimmer work for you. You don't work for the trimmer. You get what I'm saying? And now you're backing up, just like that. Anywho, that was just some quick tips, answering some questions. For now, I'm gonna give y'all some action. I gotta trim this whole yard, so I might as well film myself doing it. So check me out. Another thing I like to point out is the direction that you go. You see how I'm going along this fence line to the left. I try to do all my trimming to the left. The reason that is, if you look at the rotation of your weed eater, it rotates counterclockwise. So that means it's going to throw all of your clippings to the left and behind you. So if you go to the left, it throws the clippings behind you into the yard instead of throwing it back up against the fence. Anywho, I wasted enough time talking to you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this yard up. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, stay tuned. Yes, sir.